Good morning, y'all. I'm trying to stick to my 2 days, two videos a week recordings. Trying to really be consistent with that, which is very hard. I flew out this morning. I went out to the beach yesterday with some friends, so it was really fun. But today I have to record because I didn't yesterday like I was supposed to. So let's get into it.
Alex Jones has been trying to warn all of us for decades. He's accused powerful people of hiding their evil acts in plain sight.
Now I have to get the shit Bohemian Grove information out.
And then he was also right about Bohemian Grove.
He warned us about the elite pedo rings.
He was the guy who told me about Epstein's Island more than a decade ago.
Clinton took multiple trips to Epstein's private island where he kept young women as slaves.
They fly famous, rich scientists and politicians, and they compromise them with underage girls.
Police infiltrating protests to turn them violent.
Alex Jones had a great video called 9/11: The Road to Tyranny. It was the first time I really understood that agent provocateurs are a government strategy.
He even warned us about Bill Gates.
And I've seen Bill Gates say, we've got to get this down to zero. And he puts his clicker and puts an image of a human up there.
Most people dismissed him. A lot of what he said was absurd.
Gay people, I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
But the more
I love this guy. So, hold on, guys. I want to show you guys something. Just give me one moment.
Murder mystery, yes.
It is it's a beautiful setting, and I love that it's a murder mystery too. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
But
nice.
you're trying to guess who did it the whole time.
Yes, yes. And the
Tune in, guys. Hold on. Let me cook.
movies, it's basically, me and Jennifer are married. We've been married 15 years. I'm a police officer. She works at a hair salon, and she's a little upset. It's our anniversary, and I've never taken her on this honeymoon that I promised her. And I finally say, okay, let's go. And we go there, and we meet on the plane Luke Evans. He plays a very wealthy guy, and he invites us on his yacht. And so we go from we were going to do a bus trip to all of a sudden we're on a yacht, and a murder happens, and we have to like figure out who the murderer was.
Yeah, it's very funny. The characters are hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody,
really funny.
and it's really
And the
fun.
settings are, we were talking during the break, it's Portofino
Yes.
and Lake Como.
Como,
So
sure,
you
sure.
went to George's house?
Yes, of course. And him and his wife and all these nice people were there, and they invited Jen and me. I know George back in the day too, so we went there, and we
I want you guys to listen. I want you to listen. Pay attention.
take a boat, you get on a boat, you cruise down. Went over to their house, they made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono, it was a good day.
That is a good day.
It's
Yeah.
funny. It's like my Jennifer, every time we're with Jennifer, something great happens because everybody loves Jennifer. And I tend to stay at home and do nothing. And my wife is so much going, why didn't I marry Aniston? Why am I stuck with you, man? Because I
That's so
literally
funny,
will,
man.
even in Italy, she's like, I'm telling you, we got to leave the room, man. I'm a little psychotic.
What do you mean you have to leave the room?
I don't know. I like hanging out with the kids. I like hanging out with the wife. I like playing basketball, and then I like going to sleep.
Yeah. But you just said you were sitting next to Bono and you had a good time.
I know, cause of Aniston, and it was a
Yeah,
good time.
yeah.
But and I should do it more. And Aniston will say to me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool. She'll be like, "You see?" And I'll be like, "No, you're right. This is great. This is great." And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, "I know something. Wednesday night, if you want." I'll be like, "Come on, we just did that Saturday thing. Let's." We don't have to do too much.
She likes to. She's busy all the time. I know. She's at 8:30, so she does have good parties, and she
can handle it. She
Yeah,
can handle it.
she
And her
can.
parties are incredible at her house too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Wonderful,
yes.
wonderful pizza. All right, just y'all are all like, whatever.
At her house too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Once
Yeah.
or-
Let me cook.
Is it true you went and had pizza with the Clooneys?
Oh yeah,
We did.
That was great.
We
yeah.
did.
Yes, that was amazing. When I eat pizza, I wear shorts like everybody else in the damn world.
Do you think that's where Clooney lives? George Clooney lives.
Yes.
And Jen and George are friends. So
George,
you went to George's house?
Yes, of course. You take a boat, get on a boat, you cruise down, went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was
Okay.
Prominent he became,
watch
the
this
more
now.
these warnings
Now I want you guys to watch this, okay?
took their psychological toll.
Now, pizza and hot dog parties is an implication. I'm not going to say what it is because I really don't know. But let's find this one.
This is how I move forward with Purdue Global. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Wireless can feel like a
Come
world
on
of
with the
surprises.
ads, man.
Don't fall for the trap. Get a fresh start.
Come on,
Inviting
dude.
you all to a pizza party tonight at Jennifer Aniston's house. I'll see you.
So why do they keep talking about pizza? Why are they playing in our face like this? Pizza is a code word for... I don't know. I think people are coming up with weird theories. I can't really specify because I'm not going to incriminate someone who doesn't really... P. Diddy said from jail on the phone, get rid of all the pizza boxes and leftover pizza boxes. I don't know if that was AI, bro. I don't know. Are they cannibals? I don't know. Dude, I'm not reaching, okay?
Jennifer, every time we're with Jennifer, something great happens because she's very, wins into
It's known each other for years.
Yeah.
You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love
Yes,
a
we
pizza.
do.
It's so much fun. Now, someone did.
So these circles of friends that you guys have. You told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake Como.
Yeah, that's all an Aniston thing. She's like
Why does she look like... Why?
George and I
What's wrong with her face?
would love you to come over for pizza, but you
Oh
have
my
to
God!
dress right.
What did you?
Just have to they lay on him a little bit. That's the only difference.
How was the pizza? Was it good? Did he make it
Amal's
himself?
pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made, everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he doesn't.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza, and Clooney's.
Okay, so why are they talking about pizza so much? Jennifer doesn't look like someone who eats pizza on a regular basis. Something isn't adding up. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to continue from there. But do you see how people have these implications and code words? I don't know what they are. I'm not going to say this and that. I don't know. I don't have confirmation. And I'm not attacking anybody. I think these are amazing actors. I think they're really funny. I watched a lot of their movies growing up.
Sending him spiraling deep into alcoholism, which pushed him to even more erratic behavior that would one day destroy him completely, almost like it was done by design, by the very people he warned us of. Because over time, piece by piece, parts of what he'd been saying started to surface.
I did take those plane trips with him.
But by that point, it had already cost him his entire life and reputation.
It is not going to work that you are going to...
made obsolete by our own creation.
You see, Alex Jones wasn't always such a mess. He wasn't this alcoholic Adderall addict, saying whatever he can to get clicks. In fact, in 1995, Jones was just a local Texas news reporter, and he was pretty handsome and eccentric, although still grounded and tuned in to reality. He liked a bit, but not too much, and he was proud of being in good shape.
I do drink some alcohol, though, and I probably should quit doing that because it makes me fat when I drink 2 or 3 beers before I go to bed.
His driving force back then were his worries about expanding government power.
Okay, I don't care about Republican Democrat. I care about getting my taxes cut. I care about getting government cut.
His biggest claims to fame back then was when George Bush had him dragged out of a press conference for challenging him while being governor of Texas.
Sir, shouldn't we abolish the Federal Reserve and the CFR?
And he was convinced that governments everywhere by nature are controlled by a shadowy group of elites. But back then, it was the Council of Foreign Relations he mistrusted most.
That's the real reality that none of you will talk about, and most of you are members.
Through history, governments have always been dangerous. You know, a certain elite controls everybody.
Until we realize that Republicans and Democrats are the same people at the top, 2 sides of the same coin, puppet A and puppet B, we are not going to effectively change this until we are honest about who we're up against.
Back then, Jones had no idea who he would one day become. The US presidential candidates would invoke his name on the campaign trail, and he had no idea how this success would eat away his sanity and his entire life, driving him so deep into alcohol abuse that he just became unrecognizable. And that...
Dude, this is all I'm going to say, because I already know where this is going. Give me.
We've been sitting here doing this interview that you hold in very high regard as Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle walked away from 50 million. You said it was more. Tell the story.
People say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. Now, who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
I mean, but you know, some of these people...
Martin tried to put me in my first dress. When he had to go on his hiatus, he tell me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner, you my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We gonna do it together. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. You know we get in that office and this fool pull out Big Mama's house too. I almost died. Where this nigga want me to get in a dress with him. You already played the old lady as a...
We've been...
Now, watch this. One sec, guys. One second. Listen. Listen, guys. Listen. I want you to come to my yacht party, right? I got fresh hot dogs and pizzas. It's way out in the middle of the ocean. No one's gonna be there but us and a few close friends. And for some reason, we keep talking about pizzas and hot dogs. And all these people end up missing that are below pubescent level. You know, a lot of kids missing, but we got pizza. So if you want some pizza and hot dogs, why don't you stop by? We can all eat some fresh out the oven. Ew, I don't know what that is. What are they implying? Like hot dogs and pizzas? There's no pizza oven on a yacht, is there? Can you do that? Making 6 pizzas on a yacht. That would take 6 hours. No, that would take about 2.5 hours to cook 6 pizzas. Unless if your yacht or ship has a propane pizza oven on it. Or multiple. And why are people making pizzas? I don't know what that is. I'm kind of scared. Am I going to get sued for this video? I'm scared. I need an adult. This is scary. I don't know what this is about. Let's get back to the video. I don't want to think about that. Ew, I don't want to think about that. I don't know what that is. All right. I'm scared. So Hollywood, I don't know how much was caught in the video. I'm kind of concerned that this video didn't come out audio wise. My Blue Yeti just disconnected for some reason. It didn't work anymore. let me know down in the comments, or let's not throw any names out there. Let's just throw in the comments what you guys think pizzas and hot dogs means. I'm scared. Okay. All right. So, yeah. If you don't put on a dress and bend over and show us your butthole, or just put on a dress and do whatever we say, you're not going to be able to feed your family anymore. And we're going to take away your role. So, but if you do it, we're going to put you all online. We're going to make you a household name in the comedy business, in the movie business. But if you don't, we're going to tarnish your name, and we're going to make everyone think you're freaking insane. Katt Williams said it the best. He didn't want to put on a dress. He didn't want to be in Big Mama 2. He didn't want to emasculate himself. He didn't want to, is that the right word? Emasculate? I don't know. But, yeah, I think that was the right call he made. Hollywood is a very sketchy business. And you see right here, you know, these gentlemen, I highly respect these dudes because I could never do that. Would I do it? No. When they did it, their career went whew, really fast. Kevin Hart, same thing. Same thing. When he wore that dress, Katt Williams said it best. His career went whew. Kevin Hart even said he didn't want to wear a dress. But he knew what he had to do to make it to the top. I don't know why they make us do that. I don't know why they make black men do that. I don't. But my thing is, I think the principalities are planning to try to ruin and eradicate masculinity. Masculinity is the one only thing, the last thing in the way of the enemy coming into the household and the family partaking in witchcraft, adultery, just chaos, wreaking absolute chaos on generational households.